No, wait, no, they thought I was gonna do that? No. Generic control into that goes Gigguk. Back with another Gigguk video. Today we're doing Attack on Titan is finally over. I've literally just watched the Attack on Titan final season special part 2. Just recorded that a couple hours ago. And today I'm finally watching another Gigguk video. I think the last one was about Chainsaw Man. You can check out my reaction to that. I'll leave it right up there. Also link down below in the description. I absolutely love every single Gigguk video I've ever reacted to. I think this is like the 4th or 5th one I've ever done. I don't know if I did the Attack on Titan in 9 minutes, probably because that had spoilers in it. But also the Attack on Titan is incredible. I haven't done that one for sure, but this is the end of Attack on Titan, and I think it was a really, really good finale. I just reacted to it, and honestly, I'm actually really impressed, and I don't know, it made me feel some kind of way, and I was like, what video should I record? I was like, oh, Gigguk probably has a video of Attack on Titan. Let's go ahead and do that. So here we are watching this. Shout out to the patrons, because they get the videos a day early. Allow me to have a Patreon channel. They allow me to react to anime. It wouldn't be possible if it was not for them. I do read all your comments. Leave them down below, whether you're a patron or not, whether you're subscribed or not, but I hope you are subscribed so you don't miss future videos as we are approaching 100,000 subscribers. You all love the Gigguk videos, show them a ton of support, which I really, really do appreciate, and I really wonder what little things I didn't know because I haven't read the manga, so he's probably gonna talk about that and some other things that were left out that weren't mentioned and just his thoughts on the finale. Let me know what your thoughts on the finale were. Like I said, I do read every single comment. I respond to a lot of comments as well, so you know I'm actually read them. But let's go jump to Attack on Titan is finally over. All right, spoiler warning. I just watched it, so there we go. Okay, bye. Dude, the fact that he sent that Titan to kill his mother is crazy. Hopefully this, I don't know if this video's gonna have copyright issues or not. I watched dub. I reacted dub. That scene right there, that video did numbers. Because I used that frame right there as a thumbnail. Nothing's changed. That happened. Hi, Zeke. Yeah. Historia. Oh no, not Irvin, no. Dude, imagine a universe where Irvin lived. The whole is so good. Oh, there was Willie. I don't know why Zeke ever did that. The rumbling.
There are times when a piece of media comes along that seems to become something bigger than just another show. Something that didn't just
exactly what Attack on Titan is.
People, but blew past into the
Let me know what your thoughts on the finale were.
To etch its way into the collective memories of everyone who was around in that time period. It becomes generational. When you look back, you not only remember everything that show did, but also the era of your life that show represented. For many of us,
I mean, I just watched it like last year, so it's only been the past year.
To adult life. Not that show we started watching when we were some dumb kid that we've grown up from now, but the show that we found when we were transitioning into a new phase of life, discovering the harsh realities and responsibilities that came with it that we may or may not have been prepared for. And now, 10 years later, that journey has come to an end. Attack on Titan.
10 years? That's crazy.
Over.
I think the way they ended it was really well done.
It's been one hell of a journey, one that I've been on right from episode 1. So now, after having just seen the final moments of the final episode of the final part of
that
the
was
final
like the
season,
final last scene.
One more for the road. I have a mess of thoughts
it's
and feelings.
So complicated for what reason?
As best I can. What did I think of the ending? Was I satisfied? What kind of legacy did Attack on Titan leave? All of that coming up after I talk about today's sponsor. Arknights. Oh god, I'm gonna fall back into Arknights again, aren't I?
If the music
is
is
a strategic
copywritten.
RPG with an immersive story set within the fictional universe of Terra. You have the role of the Doctor in this world, where the Oreopathy disease poses the utmost menace, and it's up to you to command several operators to fight against
my recording software screwing up.
Discover a remedy for the ailment. Yes, if you didn't know me, the boys were addicted to Arknights for a while, but now Arknights is bringing the low.
If this is muted, that's why.
From November 7th to December 5th. In this brand new side story event, as the Arc Zero project is nearing its conclusion, director Kirsten Wright vanishes vanished along with the equipment and technical staff. The
What?
Rhodes Island team,
What is the name?
to thwart the military attacks on the Ryan lab, is simultaneously searching for the whereabouts of the director. Joining us on the journey are 4 new
And
operators.
this is a game?
We have Musis, an eccentric ecologist, Holyuk, a core caster
Is this
with the
supposed to
ability
be
make
like
targets levitate,
Genshin?
Silence, the paradigmatic, a healer whose talent applies sanctuary within an attack range. and
Dude,
Nona, who serves
I
as
was
a
streaming
henchman, which
Genshin
is
yesterday.
exactly
It's
as it sounds,
crazy.
with her revolutionary armament being
The
able to dish
Raiden
out
pulls.
massive damage.
I did a
During the
10 pull,
event,
or my
Docs
girlfriend
unlock
pushed the
duties and
button.
rewards by participating in the
Lost the
relevant tasks
50-50.
and through the event store. Just to note that the special case contact CUDOD store will only
I'll be
be
streaming
open
it
for a
tomorrow,
limited
actually.
time.
Friday.
And not forgetting, there are 7 new skins with 13 returning skins.
This game looks
Can't wait
cool.
for the Bloodline skins myself. So, what are you waiting for? Arknights is available on iOS and Android right now, and you can download it today by clicking that link in the description. It's been a while since I talked about Attack on Titan, so much so people were starting to believe that I just fallen out of interest with it. But the truth is, I just didn't have that much new to add. The final season continued being hype, continued
It took
delivering on
so
its
long for
complex
the final
political
season.
drama. Did anything big happen since the last time I talked about it? Oh yeah. The end of the world. The big thing was, of course, Eren initiating the rumbling, which was a plot development I had no idea was coming. Nuh-uh. No way any of us could have predicted this was actually
rumbling,
going to happen.
it's
This
coming.
was our Red Wedding, our Thanos Snap. A world-shaking fictional event that I believe will remain as a pop culture reference for years to come. And it's an event like this that exemplified what Attack on Titan does best. When you hear about a disaster, it's sometimes hard to rationalize in your mind. One person dying is a tragedy. A million people dying is a statistic. And the one amazing thing about the rumbling is it truly makes you feel the gravity of what that statistic actually means. This isn't just a percentage or a number on a page. These are people. Individual people fighting
people that they had
in a
met,
situation that
like
is
that
so
one
far
kid.
beyond saving. The true weight of Eren's decision is laid bare in front of you. Here is humanity at their darkest point, yet somehow, through the cruelty, you see glimpses of hope that shine through just the rawest moments of human nature and emotion.
That baby lived, which is the craziest part.
One of my favorite episodes is the one where the characters we've grown
so
to
many
know
things,
on
there's so
every
many
side
quotes.
are just sitting in the circle discussing their next plans. No action, no big developments, just a group of people talking, trying to rationalize together an almost hopeless situation. Words are exchanged, emotions run high. You get to see the raw side of these characters being put in a position they'd never thought they'd be in, and you're just sitting there going,
oh yeah, that happens.
That's some spicy tea. It takes a special show to be able to just put some people in a room, let that scene play out, and have that be as gripping as seeing 2 Goliath beings.
Yeah, the writing was really good.
This, to simply put, it's just compelling television. The legacy the show had built was one that was not afraid to take risks, not afraid to break the mold, evolve, change up the entire.
I wonder
began watching in
what
the
else
first
has
place,
the
leading to some of the most gripping moments you can find in entertainment. How do you even begin to go about concluding all these characters?
Dude, there's so many crazy moments.
Build up. Would it rise up to meet the colossal weight of expectations it had, or would it lose it all, slip and fall?
Oh god, was it really coming out for 10 years? Because I remember seeing like
used my email and emailed
people in
Studio Wit. Hello, I am
wow.
anime reviewer Gigguk. I will make a request of you. Many people want Eren and Mikasa to have a relationship. Eren x Mikasa. I think if this happens,
was this not one of the things where
enjoy the anime?
the manga slash manga?
So this is the end.
That was always going to happen.
If I had to pick a single word,
was it not a thing where like there was the manga had it beforehand?
Satisfied. Coming into this, manga readers had me believing that Game of Thrones season 8 was about to get a new sibling, but instead, what I saw was
they thought it was going to do that.
Messy, but ultimately a fitting conclusion to a series that had already achieved so much over the years. For a series that took so many risks, I'm sure there were some people that were disappointed.
I remember people in high school wearing Attack on Titan stuff.
Overly sad,
I graduated
too overly happy.
9 years ago
almost. My realm of expectations, and to me that was completely fine. There's already a million different opinions on every single little detail, every scene, every line, who should have died, who should have lived. But pretty much my only issues boiled down to things revolving around the Titan lore and this single scene. Oh no. Please.
That scene.
I can't do this again. No. One of the big question marks I had.
Wait, what is that? What is he screaming about?
With all this, what were the consequences going to be for initiating the rumbling? What was Eren able to achieve by massacring millions, if not billions, of people?
I don't know. Seems legit.
It's revealed that Eren didn't really know what he was doing. He was just an idiot who fell into power and got lost along the way. Ah, yes, another classic example of men who'd rather commit genocide, risk his friends dying, ensure the death of his own
and then
mother,
admit their feelings,
and seek a therapist. For real though, I actually really liked this idea that Eren was at heart the same angry, emotional kid we saw at the beginning. From the get-go, we see Eren as a person who tried to solve all his problems through impulse and rage, and as he got older, learns more about the world, learns that human conflict is way more complex complex and nuanced than he ever imagined it to be. While obtaining the power to make a real change, the only solution he could come up with was the only solution he ever knew. Kill. Kill Titans. Kill humans. Kill everyone that got in the way of his freedom, when, in the end, it was that very freedom that had enslaved him. The biggest trick Eren pulled on his friends, on the world, on us, was convincing us that he was him. He tried to be Lelouch and realized too late.
Lelouch!
I freaking love this idea, and it felt like such a fitting conclusion for the character. Where this got a bit messy is when you throw this in with all the Titan timey-wimey bullshit. See, he wanted his friends to become
when they're like going back in
but also
time.
He was going to wipe out 100% of humanity anyway if given the chance, so he's a psychotic idiot. Oh, but wait, his mind's a mess because he sees the past, present, and future simultaneously. This was a predetermined timeline where he actually initiated the death of his mom. Titan power mechanics,
that's crazy.
Coordinates. These shines through when they are used
it's
to
so
put
crazy
in difficult situations with tough choices to make. The stakes are high and the consequences are always clear. But I came out of this conversation not exactly knowing what choices Eren had to make. Was this the only timeline he was tragically forced to enact? Was the rumbling a decision he made based on different futures he saw? Was he trying to set up a Code Geass ending for his friends?
The best
was this all a facade and he had no idea what he was doing? Was it all of the above? Well, could have been something clear and concise, felt a bit jumbled up, and I thought by just having a few more scenes to really give a glimpse into what was really going on in his head, it could have saved a lot of confusion.
The scene right there when he's talking about Mikasa, Mikasa find somebody.
Oh, he just
calling that pathetic's crazy. Oh man. Got called cringe.
This is pretty much my sentiment for every other big reveal
My
in the
Armin
final
of all
conversation.
people.
Turns out Eren and Mikasa had feelings for each other the entire time instead of having some sibling-type relationship. Oh, and so did Ymir.
Surprise!
Who loved King Fritz, the person that burned down her homeland, murdered her parents, and tore out her tongue. That was the thing that bound her for 2,000 years. She was just looking for someone to break her out of her shackles of love, and that real special chosen person was actually
Mikasa.
Mikasa,
which is great. Mikasa. The one thing that consistently blew my mind watching Attack on Titan is that no matter how crazy the plot got, it always felt so natural. Every major development was meticulously crafted. Yeah, like
every
you kind of
twist
relate to it
carefully planned
almost.
out and foreshadowed. Compared to that, a lot of this felt like we were throwing this out of left field. Eren and Mikasa having feelings for each
whole
other, Ymir
Mikasa
having some
being
twisted
the
love for her
target.
king, Mikasa being her chosen one. All of these are interesting ideas that I kind of see what the intention is, and I guess
Is it supposed to be
kind of
history
makes
repeating
sense,
itself?
But for the very first time, I didn't feel that same airtight execution as everything that came
was
before
Mikasa
it.
supposed to
Especially
be
since it took the true ship that was
Ymir
foreshadowed this entire time.
Together? Yeah, I was like, in my mind, I was like, is that just
in the last few minutes?
That would have been such a crazy moment because everybody wants Eren and
insanely
Mikasa.
high standards the series had set itself previously, with a show that juggled so many moving parts, characters, geopolitics, time travel, Titan lore mechanics. If my only complaints is a messy execution on a few aspects in the final scene, it in no way hampers the show's accomplishments, and all I really wanted anyway was for it to nail its final message, which it did.
It definitely did, yeah.
With everything the series had done, all it needed to do was land.
I like how they immediately go back to war.
While I don't think we got that perfect 10 out of 10 landing, to me, this more felt like, oh, okay, impressive, oh no, oh, is it gonna fumble?
No, nailed it. Oh, yeah, you did it. It's a very fine line.
We got the short-term happiness that
We
Eren
take it
yearned
out.
for. The people we loved got to live out the long, peaceful lives they deserved. Everyone we care about
and the
send-offs
curse
they
doesn't.
so rightfully earned. But it was only a matter of time before the peace they fought so hard for ended, war breaks out, and the cycle begins anew. It showed us no matter how hard one person tries, no matter what change you enact, conflict is inevitable, and humanity is doomed to repeat itself. Who won?
Exactly, it's a cycle.
Everyone won. And everyone lost. And to me, that felt like a cruel but poetic ending to the unforgivingly harsh world Attack on Titan presented us with. But you know what? Even though on paper this is technically a really grim ending, it didn't make me feel hopeless. Like the
was it really that grim? I mean, 80% of the world's dead.
This was a series that was unforgiving to every person in it, that was willing to put its characters through unimaginable suffering and pain, placed them in a living hell. Yet, despite this, they struggled on anyway. Why? Because no matter how bleak, no matter how dark, there is still a willingness to hope for a better tomorrow while acknowledging the harsh truths of today. That's what Attack on Titan meant to me. It might not be the greatest ending of all time.
I mean, we saw missiles.
To me, the fitting ending.
I don't know what anime has the best ending of all time.
This was a tale that has given me every emotion under the sun. A story that has shocked me, touched me, inspired me.
Yeah,
in a
it
way
shocked
few
me
pieces of
several
art ever
times.
could. And I don't doubt that it will be a long time before we see a series like this come around again. This wasn't just a show that blew up in the anime community. This was a show that grew up with the anime community. A show that blasted past the reach of what we thought anime was capable of, and showed the world just how great this medium could be. Some of us discovered anime because of this show. Some of us fell back in love with anime.
Yeah, it wasn't my
show.
first anime. It
Some
was,
of us
I mean,
will
I'm
never
still
forget
relatively new to anime, but
because of this show. Years from now, when you're reminiscing about that time, every convention was filled with Survey Corps users.
every convention,
Having a
holy
knee-jerk
crap,
reaction to
that's so
someone
many.
shouting
I still haven't been to an
Sasageyo.
anime
The emotional
convention.
rush of hearing Erwin's last speech, the collective shock
Ah,
of seeing
Erwin.
the rumbling being initiated, and some person goes, I don't get it. There's only
Potato.
one reply you can say. You just had to be there. This is what it means to be a
I'm glad I watched
This
it at
wasn't
the
just
perfect
end of
time
another anime.
to watch
This was
the
the
final
end
as it was coming
of
out.
an era.
Because the dub just came out like 2 weeks ago, I think. The dub of the special, the final season special part 2. I mean, and there's Sasha a little bit. A beautiful ending. I don't think it oh, wow. Attack on Titan's ending explained. Okay, I don't know if I did the Attack on Titan in 9 minutes. I don't know if I did that video. I feel like I might have. Definitely feel like I might have because it's 6 years ago. I'm not really sure. I love these Gigguk videos. You all seem to love them as well. I really do appreciate that. But Attack on Titan is finally over, and I don't know what's going to come next. I don't know what's going to take Attack on Titan's spot because this show like had the world of anime viewers in a stranglehold. Like, you know, Game of Thrones had the world in a stranglehold up until like, you know, season 7 and 8. Like, everywhere you look, there was something Game of Thrones. But in like, if you look in the anime side of things, everything anime sides, there's always, you know, something Attack on Titan related. So I don't know if that's ever going to change. I don't know what's going to take its place. I don't know what's coming next. I look forward to it. I think 2024 might be the best year for anime that maybe has ever existed, and I really look forward to that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. I look forward to reading your comments. I look forward to the next video. But until then, take care and key to music.
We were